Hello? Voice chat jump scare? There we go. Hello. I switched to the recommended bitrate, but I think that'll decrease the quality of the video. That's fine. I prefer to be able to stream smoothly. Welcome back to me, because I'm the one who left. Hello there. Yeah, I hope the folks can come back. Yes, hello, welcome back. By the way, feel free to put your nickname in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just read your username. So if you have a preferred name, I sound like a crush. Goodness gracious. Well, Waffle, I'm already taken, so, but thanks for the compliment. I'm not interested, but thank you. Also, type where you're from. Like, what country you're from. You can be more specific if you want to, but country is all I want to know. Yep. Look how cute. I love doing these PMD commissions because people have their like they just have the sweetest what's it called combinations of characters. I've switched off the music for now. Yeah. Hopefully it will let the stream last a bit better. I can turn it on later if everything is running smoothly, but for now it's off. Well, thank you. I really love the feeling of well, it just makes my heart feel full. It's like, oh, how beautiful. Like even this little nuzzle of the snout here is like that's so wonderful. I could put a little heart here from how wonderful it is. Ah, another Filipino here with me with us. Tuloy lang po kayo sa aking stream. A lot of Filipinos here, very happy. I'm happy to have fans from the Philippines, honestly. I I don't uh because most of my clients are from America, I don't have a lot of I'm very appreciative of whenever I get Filipinos in my streams because they're mostly Americans. You live in Spain without the S and with the S? What is that? Pains? Worn out Ray. I feel like I've seen your name before. Are you on Twitter? Well, you don't have to tell me, but like I feel like I've seen your name somewhere before. Another French per I have Yosh64. I have only one, no, two. I have one friend from France and one person who I got to know because they commissioned me a lot, who's also from France. So you are France person number three as far as I know. Oh, you were born in Mexico. How'd you end up here? That's so interesting. I've never met anyone who was from Mexico that moved here. Oh, sorry. Hi, Mizo. Yeah, if ever the stream cuts out like that, it's better to just go back to my page and see if I'm live. Okay. Okay, Ray. All right. I feel like a lot of people are back. I can start uh drawing again. You're gonna change your username? Really? To what? Oh wait, you don't have to tell me. Uh, if you are keeping it private for now. Yeah. I'm so tempted to get sidetracked on my stream and just eat some ramen. I'm so in the mood for like warm soup. It's a handsome krokorok. Luigi has beautiful giant hands. Mga Pinoy, sabi daw ni Waffle, we look cute. But you're here too, so you that means you look cute too, right? Or at least you should think highly of yourself. Oh, well, for the Gentle Giants question, as to why I think they're also widespread, is that we have the term Gentle Giant. That's why I feel like it is more widespread than people think it is because we have that term. We have an understanding of what it is. It is a defined thing. We know what to search for when we want to find it, and we know uh we know what aesthetics come with being a gentle giant. Usually some sort of shyness or passiveness, despite being as large as a monster. Because I've been hearing that I wish we had more gentle giants thing since I started in the fandom, which was way back in like 2010. And it's 14 years later, and I'm still hearing people say, I wish we had more gentle giants. Uh, I feel like we have a lot. I really do. Because I have no problem finding gentle giants things, like if I wanted to. If I wanted to find some artwork of some very wholesome largeness, like a big friendly monster. Yes, indeed. Big guy, big heart. Exactly. Maybe when people say they want more, they literally just mean that I just want more. I want more, more, more. Yeah, exactly what I mean. At least if you search the way that I search, I can think of a bunch of people who draw gentle giants. Like Leaf Lion or Python Pie or Greenendorf or um well me. I draw the gentle giants too, so that's another thing. Who else draws gentle giants? Uh a lot of the GT community actually has gentle giants in it. You just have to just like the non-gentle giants, the monstery ones, you just have to find them. Because if a person draws gentle giants, they probably draw a lot of them. You see one artwork, they probably really like it, so they probably draw more. Oh wow, you just went for it, huh? Yeah, GT is giants and tinies. Oh, you mean mainstream media? Okay. Actually, that's a fair point. I feel like in mainstream media we get more family friendly depictions of gentle giants, like for kids books or for G-rated stuff, but in more like quote unquote serious media, they will have there are more destructive depictions of monsters because people like spectacle. Yeah, you're right. When it comes to mainstream media, we definitely need more gentle giants. Okay, someone's Ray's asking weird question, but got any advice how to match up with mutuals on Twitter? Okay, well. The way I have met a lot of my friends on Twitter is literally just if I see something that they're posting about that I also enjoy, I will reply. And I'd be like, I like that too. You want to talk about it? And a lot of my friendships have started that way. Usually from just talking about that one thing. And then if you get closer, you can branch out from there. But if not, then at least you had a nice experience, a nice little chat with somebody. There are people that I've messaged that I don't message anymore just because we kind of, we just drifted apart. But uh, it's worth it for the time you get to spend together. Hello, Luigi Master 987. Yeah, me too. I like that too. Like big monsters, but they're being shy or soft spoken. It's really wonderful. Let's get this down here. Fix this line up a bit. Yeah, I feel that. A lot of my friends and I, we mostly gush together by about things that we love. Honestly, I feel like just don't worry about being creepy because if they're posting about it on in public on Twitter and you reply, it's because when people post, they probably are expecting some sort of engagement. They post because they want people to see and they want people to acknowledge it. If they didn't want replies, I feel like they wouldn't post at all. You can just call me Trib. Some people call me Dino. Some people call me Dinosaur. I'm okay with it. I know that they're talking about me. No, I'm not Joey. All right. This line art should be done. Yes. A little this. A little this. You can like the life you're living. You can live the life you like. You can even marry Harry, but mess around with Ike. And that's good. Isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it? But nothing stays. In 50 years or so, it's gonna change, you know. But now it's heaven nowadays. Congratulations, Waffle. I don't know if you're in high school or not, but uh, school first, and you can still date, but like just don't forget about school, and also just enjoy it. You're young. I think you're young. You're young and you have the world ahead of you and your life ahead of you, so enjoy it. I like Owl City songs. They're a bit silly, but they're cute. Yeah, you did seem high schooly to me based on your question, but same advice applies. Don't forget about school and just enjoy yourself. What was that one song by Owl City again? The da, da, oh, how the daisies bloom, where chandeliers light up the engine room. Do 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 as it starts to rain. There's an underwater Ferris wheel where I found the missing link to their island chain. Home will always be here, unseen, out of sight, where I disappear and hide. I think dreamy things as I'm waving goodbye, so I'll spread out my wings and fly. Home is a boxcar, and it's so far out of reach, hidden under Umbrella Beach. Thank you. I'm gonna search up the lyrics for Vanilla Twilight because I like that song. Vanilla Twilight, Owl City. But I don't remember the lyrics. And while I'm doing that, I need to search up some references as well. Ah, okay. Oh, I remember this song now. I haven't sung this song in a while. The stars lean down to kiss you, and I lie awake and miss you. Pour me a heavy dose of atmosphere, 'cause I'll doze off safe and soundly, 'cause I feel your arms around me. I'd send a postcard to you, dear, 'cause I wish you were here. Oh, that song was the song I sang earlier was Umbrella Beach by Owl City. The one I'm saying now is Vanilla Twilight. I'll watch the night turn light blue, but it's not the same without you, 'cause it takes two to whisper quietly. The silence isn't so bad till I look at my hands and feel sad, 'cause the spaces between my fingers are right where yours fit perfectly. I'll find repose in new ways, though I haven't slept in 2 days, 'cause cold nostalgia chills me to the bone. But drenched in vanilla twilight, I'll sit on the front porch all night, waist deep in thought, because when I think of you, I don't feel so alone. I don't feel so alone. As many times as I think I'll, as many times as I blink, I'll think of you tonight. When violet eyes get brighter and heavy wings grow lighter, I'll taste the sky and feel alive again. I'll forget the world that I knew, but I swear I won't forget you. Oh, if my voice could reach back through the past, I'd whisper in your ear, Oh, darling, I wish you were here. I think those are the three Owl City songs, like his early songs that I know by heart. Well, not by heart, but like I know them more than other Owl City songs. I have the lyrics up here next to me because I don't remember what they were without the lyrics uh spelled out for me. Thanks so much. You know what? If you could request a song for me, just put it in chat right now because we don't have music. We don't have background music. And I'll see if I know it, I'll sing it. Otherwise, I won't sing it because it'll be hard to read and draw. Utopia. I've never heard of that one. Oh, unfortunately, I don't know how to sing Bridge Over Troubled Water. That's one of those karaoke songs, though. I know that I know people who know that song. Oh, I used to, but I didn't like what he was his attitude about what he was saying on social media, so I unfollowed him. Great songs though, but I don't like the person. All right, get some sleep. You want me to sing the alphabet song? Which alphabet song? Ah, thank you. I'm really happy that I got to practice singing because when I was in high school, I never got I know I got that opportunity kind of too late. 'Cause I was kind of quiet in high school, so no one really believed that I could sing that well. Oh, what's Our Way Out? I've never heard of that one, I think. Yeah, it's probably best for me to pick something right now, and then once you know what my tastes are, you can probably suggest something. Look at that happy Lugia. I actually don't know the Sonic Unleashed song. The only Sonic song that I know by heart is the credits theme for Sonic Frontiers. No, Pandago, I will not sing my way. I don't want to be heard by police. My friend Pandago is in chat. Everyone say hi to Pan. The Wii menu theme? How does that even go? I the only one I know is the do 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 do. That doesn't really sound good when you sing it though. Do 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 do. Boop beep doop beep boop beep beep doop boop 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 boop. Bee doo 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 doo. Bup, bup, bup. Yeah, Pan, there's a lot of Filipinos in chat right now. Oh, that was the one. Okay. Here, I'm gonna sing "Make Your Own Kind of Music" by Mama Cass Elliott. I love the lyrics of this song. Nobody can tell you there's only one song worth singing. They may try to sell you 'cause it hangs them up to see someone like you. But you've gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. You're gonna be nowhere, the loneliest kind of lonely. It may be rough going just to do your things, the hardest thing to do. But you've gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. So if you cannot take my hand, and if you must be going, I will understand. And you've gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. You've gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. Top three favorite songs? Ooh, that's a bit hard to answer, but I feel like I could give an answer if I thought about it for a bit. I have not watched Frinian, but I know that everyone I know has been recommending it to me, even Pen here. Wait, Pen, you recommended Frenin to me, right? I'm pretty sure you did. I'm fairly sure that we talked about that before. But I just have limited time to answer to watch things, so I just haven't added it to my list yet. Oh, I love Regina Spektor. I can sing Regina Spektor. Let's do Firewood. Oh, thanks, Mizo. Okay. Let's see. I suppose my favorite types of music to at least to sing or to like listen to leisurely. I like lyrics that kind of make you think, but they're also clever, but also funny songs. If they're pleasant, but you know, even songs that go hard can be quite pleasant. So it's a lot. Let's sing "Firewood" by Regina Spektor. The piano is not firewood yet. They try to remember, but still they forget that the heart beats in threes, just like a waltz, and nothing can stop you from dancing. Rise from your cold hospital bed. I tell you, you're not dying. Everyone knows you're going to live. So you might as well start trying. piano is not firewood yet, but the cold does get cold, so it soon might be that I'll take it apart, call up my friends, and we'll warm up our hands by the fire. Don't look so shocked, don't judge so harsh. You don't know, you're only spying. Everyone knows it's going to hurt, but at least we'll get hurt trying. The piano is not firewood yet, but the heart can't be helped, and it gathers regret. Someday you'll wake up and feel a great pain, and you'll miss every toy you've ever owned. You want to go back, you wish you were small, and nothing can solve your crying. You'll take the clock off of your wall, and you'll wish that it was lying. Love what you have, and you'll have more love. You're not dying. Everyone knows you're going to love, but there's still no cure for crying. Yay! I love a lot of Regina Spektor's songs. I think Regina Spektor does a good balance between uh, pretty and silly and spooky almost songs. I don't know The Arms of an Angel. At least I don't know how to sing it, but I've heard of that song. I don't know how to sing it though. Ever cried? Absolutely. Ever cried while singing a song, I mean. Yeah. You mentioned earlier that I seem to like bittersweet songs. I suppose there is a truth to that. I think because singing is a very safe way to experience very powerful emotions without actually being, in an emotionally charged situation. So that is one of the powers that music has to make you feel all these emotions even though you're just like sitting there listening to it. I have absolutely cried while singing, while singing or listening to a song. What's a song that made me cry? Uh, there's a bunch, but one I can think of right now is "All I Ask" by Adele. That song made me cry. Let's get the lyrics to "All I Ask." Yeah, I am. I am very emotive. This is like one of the main examples I can think of when someone asks what song made me cry. It's all I ask. Ever had a song so emotional you never felt like hearing it again? Oh, huh. Good question. Because that's actually happened to me with stuff that are they're so emotional that I don't want to cry. Oh gosh, I'd have to think about it. Um, because crying for me is actually quite cathartic. So sometimes if I'm looking for the reason to do that, then I will play it. There is a non-lyrical song. It's an instrumental. Reunion. I think it's by Quincy Jones. I think Quincy Jones. From The Color Purple. Uh, that song is like because if you know the story of The Color Purple, uh, that song is like get almost guaranteed tears for me. Now, thank you, Checo. All right, let's get some Adele action in here. I will leave my heart at the door. I won't say a word. They've all been said before, you know. So why don't we just play pretend like we're not scared of what is coming next? Or scared of having nothing left. Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how they say ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? Oh yeah, The Color Purple is a very heavy story. They did come out with a new movie though. It's a musical. I haven't heard the musical one. I haven't watched the musical one. Oh, I've never heard of that song, Blurry by Bug Boy. I never heard that one. ABBA, I love ABBA. ABBA's great. ABBA has so many hits, it's unreal. I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. Do 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 do. Ba ba bum bum. So I've made up my mind, it must come to an end. Do 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 do. Ba ba bum bum. Look you go. Do do did I ever na 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 that you won't be away too long. You know that I'm not that strong. I think I mixed up my lyrics already. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, whoa, mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma mia, there's a show again. How just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted. Ooh, since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia. And now I really know. My, I could never let you go. Ah, thanks. I am very happy. I'm here to be entertaining, so I'm glad that I am. It would be really, it would be quite unfortunate if I was trying to be entertaining here and then I just wasn't. Oh, I actually don't know the Angel Eye. Once again, there's like it's a bunch of recommendations here of songs that I've never heard before, even from bands that I know. Thank you. I just enjoy there's a good energy around being with people who like to talk about things. I can think of like being at lunch with my friends or uh around the dinner table during holidays. A lot of them seem to be related to food. Oh, the rating session from Claudia Tons of Meatballs. No, I have not heard that. I've never actually seen the movie. Ah, Spotify is slow, especially on phones. Yes, I appreciate the liveliness that you're bringing to chat right now, especially because we don't have music. Well, it just never went under my radar, honestly. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I remember seeing the trailer when it came out. I think it looked quite goofy to me. Yeah, unfortunately, despite my enjoyment of bubbly, cheery things, I also have a limit. I remember not enjoying like Despicable Me 2. I liked 1 enough. Oh, my favorite animated movies. Let me think. I would say Nimona. Um, Nimona is one of my favorites. The Incredibles from Pixar. Absolutely love The Incredibles. I've been watching it again recently. It's like so good. Um, like it still holds up so well as a satire of superheroes, even now after like post Marvel. It's still a better superhero movie than Marvel. I really love. Oh, let me think. I like Rango a lot. Rango is my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies of all time. Incredibles 2 was fine. Yeah, I feel like it just had a lot to live up to, and it could not surpass the magic of the first Incredibles movie. It was fine. Oh God, of course, yes. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish of is like, it's like yes. Absolutely. I adore Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's like 2022 had three of my favorite movies of all time released in the same year. Uh, Everything Everywhere All at Once, RRR, and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. All those three. It's like amazing. Oh, that's fine. We can just chat. Chatting is fine too. Oh, Zootopia is one of the most influential movies to me because Zootopia came out during a time when I was really starting to get into animation. Uh and Zootopia was a very simple way for me to explain to like my parents or my friends what kind of art I wanted to do. It's like I don't want to do something like Zootopia. It's like, okay, got it. It is it I feel like Zootopia the more people read into it, the less they'll enjoy it. Like the more they try to equate it to real life. But if you just enjoy the movie as as like a creative little project in its own universe, like I appreciate it even more. Even though uh, it does have it doesn't have a good parallel to real life when it comes to race relations, which is what it was trying to do. Yeah, it's an easier way to make people understand that you like to draw, that I like to draw anthros. And also, yeah, someone said Wally. I also really like Wally. It's a very subdued kind of film. Oh, Zootopia was your gateway. That's interesting. There we go. Perfect. Time for the names. What else? I really like Kimi no Nawa, the movie Kimi no Nawa or Your Name. I love that movie. I feel like it's such a unique story, and it feels very PMD-ish. Kimi no Nawa feels like it could be a story about uh Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because it's about these two people who are connected through time and space. Oh, okay. User asked if you're wondering about the concept of a cool dude who's a dog. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of old media like cartoons that just understood the appeal of using furries. Or anthros is the more like technical term for it. Like Dog City or uh Rocko's Modern Life. Even though I think that show is kind of gross. It's still a nostalgic show for a lot of people. Um, there's like a lot of furry stuff in anime too. Um, what was I thinking? The classic Disney Robin Hood. Or like just a lot of talking animals too. Have I seen Belle? I have not, but I have been recommended Belle a lot, and I'm sure I'm sure I would enjoy it. A lot of old Disney stuff too follow that concept, like like Darkwing Duck or DuckTales. It's just like it's the world, but now they're ducks. There is an appeal to that. Do I know the song "When She Loved You" by Sarah McLachlan? Yes, I do. It's the one from Toy Story 2. Oh, that's cute. Animalistic humans. Sly 2, the Sly Cooper series gets that too. Ratchet and Clank also gets that. You know, it's just cool. Being a not a human is cool. Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot, all of those like games where you don't have to where you get to play as this cool creature. Yeah, um think about your awakenings and stuff. I think because Digimon and Pokemon definitely help, but like the actual the awakening where it like something turned on in my brain uh when I was old enough to realize that something happened was Neopets. Because I learned to draw by drawing Neopets. And there were a bunch of like Neopet superheroes and they all looked like big strong men. It's like, oh, cool. Those guys look cool. Yeah, world where everyone's not human doesn't make it less special. No, I don't think so. Because just like in the human world, there's so many variations. Especially, it's probably even more pronounced in a world of anthros because you have so many different species you can be. If it's something like DuckTales where everyone's a duck, I suppose that would be less special. But even in DuckTales, they find ways to make characters look very distinct from each other. Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Neopets heroes, the defenders of Neopia is what they're called. Yeah, it's just good character design. They didn't do the thing they did in the original DuckTales where the three triplets just look like clones and sounded like clones. They gave them personalities. Pinterest? What did you see in Pinterest? What was so Pinteresting? I can see that, yes. Um, like like very Zootopia like where there's different biomes for different creatures. Personally, I prefer a more uh unified anthro world, but that's my that's my taste. That's my preference. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed and the Chima, is it pronounced Chima? That Lego series where there's anthro Lego characters like lions and tigers and bears. Hello, welcome back. Well, I suppose that they could do a racism, a half-baked racism subplot in an all Anthros world as well, but I see your point. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, yeah, no worries about like trying to do stories that have been done before because the thing about a story that's been told before is it's never been told by you. You probably have a different way of telling it. Uh, if you're playing the first generation like Fire Red or Green, Blue, Yellow, probably good to take Bulbasaur because the first three gyms, no, three gyms are best suited to be fought by Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur can defeat them easier than the other two. Charmander would be the hardest because it's weak to the first two gyms. Yep, indeed. Cliches are not bad. You just need to use them well. And by using them well, it means like you're just not retreading things that you've seen all the time before. Favorite legendary slash mythical? Well, those are different questions. My favorite legendary is Koraidon. My favorite mythical is honestly I don't know what my favorite mythical is. Mizu said I know little about Pokemon, but whenever someone asks, I just say Snorlax. Koraidon's not only my favorite legendary, it's probably my number 4 favorite Pokemon of all time. Right next to my favorites. Oh well, mythicals are they're usually gotten either outside the game or because of an event, while legendaries are just in the game, you get them at the end. Or whenever, it's usually at the end, but except for you technically get the legendaries early on in Scarlet and Violet, but you don't get to battle with them yet. Yeah, I love Snorlax. Snorlax is a mood. Oh, Urshifu is good too. It's a great looking Pokemon. It's also very cool in battle. Oh, you know what, Mizo? I never thought of Snorlax as a cat. The chill dude species of cat. Yeah, I can read what y'all are talking about on chat with the VNs. Okay, next commish. I have about an hour before I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep, so let's see how much I can do because uh I want to make sure that I can take a break long enough to eat. We'll see how much more I can do before I get too tired. Oh, was that your commission? Who's Sydney? Who's Sydney? From the VN? Okay, well, I don't know what y'all talking about, so I'm just gonna let y'all talk. That's okay. It's just that I'm unfamiliar with this VN. All right. Next thing. Uh-huh. Looking up my references. Clickety clack. Hmm. Hmm. Where is my reference? Oh, here it is. Found it. Yeah, a lot of people have been recommending me to play Echo or Adastra, and for the same thing, for the same reason as you, I think, is that I just don't feel ready to be that emotionally invested. I never feel ready. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Mizo gets it. It's the attachment factor. I'm so, especially for Echo. I don't think I'll ever read Echo. I'll probably have someone describe it to me. I feel like it'll be too much for my pure heart. Yeah, you did tell me before, and I not only do I believe you, I also have had that belief reinforced multiple times over. Yeah, it is. It's the attachment factor. There's so much uncertainty that comes with starting a VN. The only VNs I've ever played are the gotcha game from Housama and Dream Daddy Dating Simulator. Oh wait, does Monster Prom count as a VN? Maybe a dating simulator, but not a VN. Or I don't know. Well, I played that too. I quite enjoyed my time with Monster Prom. Yeah, Mizo, this is like the realest thing I've ever heard about VNs and why I can't read anything like Adastra or Echo. I'm so not ready for the attachment. Yeah, it's strange for me because I do enjoy horror. I like horror movies, and I watch some horror YouTubers when they like to talk about spooky fictional ideas. But I'm also easily scared. Yeah, the main thing about Ad Astra is that it's bittersweet, and they're like, okay, thanks, bye. Not for me. I'm sure it's great. I just don't want to feel like that, so I'm not gonna read it. Me being scared of being charged with emotion. Meanwhile, I'm coming out with a short film about that scene in every Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. The only reason I can do it for my own short films is because I know the ending. Oh, that's interesting. Is it because they all die? Well, don't answer that. Spoilers, but I'm pretty sure that's what that VN is about. Why is it so good though? Why do people think it's so good if everyone's like dead? Yeah, I guess my stuff is pretty light. Ah, I see. They're kind of like they're not the types of friendly folks that you would think about hanging out with. I see. Why do so many people sim for them? Well, I shouldn't be that surprised. If they perceive them to be hot, then they will sim for them anyways. Yes, thank you. I think that is true about my view on art is that I think there's enough chaos and anxiety and uncertainty in the world. So I'd like to be someone who provides comfort and coziness with my art. Oh, I love BoJack Horseman the show. I really love it. It's one of my favorite shows. I think it's well written. I think it's funny and creative, and it succeeds in the message that it's portraying. So, but yeah, I really like BoJack Horseman. Yeah, I was like half joking with the simping thing. It's mostly just because I see them everywhere, and because I don't understand what's going on with the Echo characters, I feel left out. Yeah, if you stopped at season 3, that's fine because I can tell you it gets darker the more the show goes on. Yeah, guy's great. What a positive influence, and also very cute. I like cute dudes. I know why people sim for characters even though they're not the best. It's because when we fantasize about a fictional character, we are idealizing them, which is totally fair. I see that because when something is fictional, it's easy to kind of mold all the little nuances about them. Uh, it's easy to mold the nuances about them to fit what you want because they're fictional. So yeah, I'm not really surprised that a lot of people simp for the Echo characters. It's just that I see them everywhere and I feel left out. So I was screaming to the heavens, why? Yeah, especially if you have a strong imagination, you will be able to very easily mold all the nuances of the character to fit what you want. I mean, that's basically what uh what a lot of this type of fiction that I do with Pokemon is because Pokemon don't really have uh personalities set in unless you like follow the stereotypes or the archetypes that they have from the mainline games. So I'm just like filling in all the blanks here. Oh, I honestly I love having your OCs be your own comfort characters because at that point you don't have to like wish that they were a certain way or you don't have to wait for certain content. Like, oh, are they gonna get a new season or uh are they gonna are they gonna write them to change in some way? It's like, no, if it's your own OC, then you can be assured that they will just be in the way that is most comforting with you. Pokemon challenges? What are those? Like Nuzlocks? I don't think I've done a Nuzlocke before. Not me. I think the closest I've done to a challenge is when I replay Pokemon games. I give myself a level cap. So like first gym, the level cap is like 12 or something, and for the next gym, the level cap is I don't know 17, something like that. Another type of challenge I do when I replay games is to catch Pokemon that were only introduced in this generation. So actually, yeah, I've done challenges, but I've never I don't really do them all the way through. I don't do them to complete them. I just do them for fun. So right now I'm doing like Pokemon X, but I can only use Gen 6 Pokemon, and there's a level cap, and I'm also doing that for Shield and for Violet. Only new Pokemon in that generation and with a level cap. I also have Ultra Sun. I just haven't been playing it in a while. I haven't played it in a while. Ah, that's you lost the save file. That's sad. Luigi Master, if you're gonna get Scarlet and Violet, just look at the reviews just to make sure that you really want it. I always encourage people to look at reviews, look at gameplay before they spend money on anything. Luigi Master, you would have to pick based on which Pokemon you want to ride because you can only get one ride per game. I suppose you would also have to choose which professor you'd have. So those are the main differences with between Scarlet and Violet. Oh yeah, I haven't played those fan games before, but um, Infinite Fusion looks really cool. I just haven't played it because my computer won't run it because my computer is a Mac. Like and Rocks only. There's a lot of Like and Rocks to choose from as well. Lots of forms. I really like Rock because it's resistant to normal type moves, and there's a lot of normal type moves just everywhere. Fave typing? Probably normal. I think because normal has such a strange variety of move sets and tactics. If not normal type, then maybe I can't choose between grass or water. Let's say grass. Just from how many grass Pokemon are my favorite designs. Let's say grass. Yeah, but normal type is I'm always so pleased by how varied normal types can be. Yep. If there was anything that's close to a sound type, it would be normal types. Spaghetti was pretty good, but my starter was actually Quaxley. I love Floragato, Flor Floragato, the middle evolution. I'm a big fan of middle evolutions. If it wasn't obvious by me having a Charmeleon and a War Turtle instead of a Charmander and Squirtle or a Charizard and a Blastoise as my main characters. Yep, Yo-Yo Cat. Hi, Wild. I'm hungry for ramen. So in about half an hour, I'll be done with the stream, whether or not I finish all the commissions, and then I'll go have some food. Yeah, those are good choices too, Ray. Quilava and Quilladin. Two of my favorite Pokemon of all time are middle evolutions, Thwackey and Herdier. Thank you. It's a commission. Someone who wanted their OC to get smooched by Rio and Kurt. So I was like, okay. Because I think I posted one of the sample pictures of my Scyther, the Scyther of this team getting smooched between Rio and Kurt. So I was like, I want that. I want something like that. It's like, okay. Bye. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I think it's because the sprite for Quilladin has its eyes like all bugged out. If you get a Quilladin in either a slightly different angle or with the eyes more focused on something, it doesn't look creepy. Just looks kind of strangely cute. Yeah, I like friend-shaped Quilladin. Will Rio and Kurt have another kid? Have and the kid have another story? Um, maybe in the future. Right now, no plans yet. The next short film that's coming out is not a sequel. In my mind, it's more of a backstory type short film. I probably gonna I probably will draw them more in artworks, but as for a short film, I'm not sure. My it's nothing's set in stone right now, and no plans at the moment to have a short film with their kid in it. But artwork, yes. Drawings, yes. Short film, not sure. I feel like if I will do a short film with their kid in it, I would have to have someone voice uh the kid or find some way that the kid's just not talking in the story because I can't do that many voices and I definitely can't do like a little kid voice. Oh, you know what? I should probably have some streams here on YouTube where I just draw like the characters Rio and Kurt and the gang. That'd be fun. Night night. Is Champ involved? I like that you named him Champ. Uh, he's a Machoke, so he would be Choke. But I like that name anyways. Uh, in the in in the next in the next short films, it will be more as you can see in the trailer, it'll be more Kurt focused. So there's definitely more chances for Kurt's friends or family to make an appearance. I do think that Pochoke's story can be interesting. Uh, so I definitely want to do more stuff with him as well. I know worries, it's fine. It's just a cute little nickname. I do think Champ is a better name than Choke. Yeah, I'll do my best to just like do more things with the lore. But honestly, what I want to do is there's a bunch of little like joke video ideas or little punchlines like the one where Rio uses curse. I want to do more of those. Not always the big serious short films. I want to do more of the like silly stuff that happens. Mm-hmm. Just realized that I need to complete the lines on this scarf here. Let's put this back and then up here. Yeah, just stuff you can watch anytime without context. That's true. There's a lot of a lot of fun daily life ideas that can be done in the PMD universe. Hello. Ah, thank you. I'm really happy. It really takes me back to the emotions that I felt just when the PMD trailer came out, and then when I first played Rescue Team, like Red Rescue Team. It was such a huge inspiration for me that I wanted to tell more stories about it, because I wanted more, and I wanted to tell specific stories that the games weren't gonna tell. That is why I create. The fact that people love my works is a bonus. I'm very grateful for people who watch my work, my works, and even more like to hear from you guys to say that you liked it. It's like that's not even, I wasn't even expecting like, I did this because I wanted to tell a story, and the good things that have happened because of that are it's like cherries on top. Oh, you really like what'll I do, huh? I just heard that song and I got the inspiration, and I wanted to do an animatic, not nothing fully animated. Fully animated stuff is really hard for me, but I do my best with the simple animations that I can do. Yep. What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do? What'll I do when I am wondering who is kissing you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? When I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true, what'll I do? Yeah, I turned off the background music while we were streaming because it was making my computer slow. So I earlier in the stream I just been singing. All right. I think this should be done. Mm-hmm. Great. Okay, let's put some green on this eye. Trip singing stream right now. I've been singing since earlier. If you want, you can request a song from me, but I'll only sing it if I know it. If I don't know it, unfortunately, I can't learn it right now because I'm also drawing. Ah, thanks so much. Hi, Mizo. I just sang What'll I Do? So yeah, if you have a song that you'd like me to sing, and if I know it, I'll sing it here. This was not really a poly drawing. It's just Ryu and Kurt being friendly to this Marowak. It's based on a drawing that was on the commission uh chart when I announced it. It was Ryu and Kurt with their teammate Scyther in the middle. So this person said that they wanted a commission that's similar to this one, to that drawing. So I was like, okay, sounds good. Oh, you assume that discussion causes me to be bored? No. It's fine though. No worries about that. Okay, Good Night Gameplays has a little message over here. Let me read it. Ah, okay. That's true. Good Night Gameplays. Not everything you make. In fact, most of the things you make don't have to be posted at all. The reason I like to post it is because, like I said, I know what it feels like to to witness some sort of art that affects you emotionally and in like a good way, like it enriches your life. And being given the opportunity to be that person for other people, you know, to be the one who makes the thing that can make you happy or smile or enrich your life, I very much would like to do that. That's why I post and stream. I'm curious what this question is, if you'd like to ask it. Okay, yes, oh god, yeah, I love Pretender. Hold on. Yeah, I love Pretender. Mizu has a question. I'll answer that first before I sing. Yes, it's a shipping question. Ah, okay. First of all, my stance on the shipping characters who just looked at each other, it's fine, honestly. If it's fictional characters, it's fine because I think I said earlier about when we simp for characters who are less than perfect, it's because we tend to idealize characters that we like. I think that happens the same way for shipping. So if you ship two characters, it's probably because they have some sort of personality quirks or aspects about them that you like, and you are kind of zeroing in on these characteristics, and you're filling in the blanks for the rest. So, like how some characters will be like they had one conversation and it was a nice conversation. So you're like, let me build upon that, and I'm gonna add my own like ideas. Yeah. Well, the thing about them forcing together is that I don't think that the forcing together thing kind of only happens if you have some sort of very active community, like a fandom. Because otherwise, if we are against forcing characters together, then that happens a lot of the time on shows, especially straight shows. Like you see a lot of time where a character is created to be the love interest. Yeah. So I also don't like forced romance, but I feel like if a fan is just doing their own fan fiction, it's fair because they're not paid writers. They're just like, I'm gonna have fun with these characters because this is my fan fiction that I'm enjoying. Uh, yeah, it's like a personal thing. You don't have to accept a ship if you don't ship it as well, because it's just someone else's fan fiction. Okay, let me read the rest of Mizo's question here. A line between a brotherly bond and a seriously gay bond. Blur your firm. I'm just Okay. Well, I feel like uh the only real line that needs to be drawn between like a brotherly bond versus a romantic kind of bond, uh the only line that needs to be drawn is what do the characters think of their own relationship. So if you have them uh if you have them accept or agree that this is the line that our relationship won't cross, then I feel like you can write them doing being affected to one another without having to worry about that without that uh implication. Just make it clear what you're doing. Yeah, but you as the writer slash creator or shipper have the ability to clear that out. Like for example, I know people who will like kiss their friend on the cheek. For some people that's like no way, you could only do that to your partner. But if they have their own clearly established relationship, like they know that that this gesture is something that friends do, then it's fine. It's fine to do it. It just depends on on establishing those rules. Yeah, exactly. That is my take on it. I know that if you ask other people, they would have their own answers. But yeah, yeah. Honestly, I feel like this is a big part of uh stepping away from the societally typical relationships that we know, because in if we like just look at the typical relationships we see, it's a very it's almost like competitive, like, oh, you can't kiss this girl because this girl is my girl. I feel like that kind of view where no one else is allowed to be affectionate to this person. Personally, I think it's quite restricting. Sometimes you just wanna hug your friend, or you wanna you wanna hold a friend's hand when you're feeling scared. I've definitely had friends where we would do things like hold hands or forehead kisses, cheek kisses, uh, because we were just comfortable as friends together, where we knew that this is just a thing that friends do. Like some men won't even hug each other. Oh, scientist cat said in both Turkish and French culture, it's quite common to exchange a kiss on the cheek between close friends. Oh, cool. I actually didn't know that. Um, not growing up, in college, when I would do sleepovers, when I would sleep over at my friend's place, we'd usually have like a bunch of friends together from the same course, and we are like, we're gonna work all night, so we're just gonna sleep here at the same place. So there were just a bunch of friends sleeping next to each other, in the bedroom because we just knew that we knew that all we could trust our friends. Okay, I'm gonna save this because I actually need to ask the commissioner what name to put because I forgot to ask that. Yeah, there is so much value to being to open communication. Like just ask, just say words. You tell them, are you okay if I stay here? Or you tell them uh if someone's making you uncomfortable, or you ask permission for everything. It's just such good. It's so good human decency and relationship dynamics to clarify things. Ah, yes, thanks. Okay, it's almost midnight here and I'm getting too hungry. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish all the commissions on my list, which means I'll do the rest offline probably, or on Twitch. Oh, let your guard down. What do you mean by letting your guard down? But yes, Mizo, open communication for me is very. Not only is open communication attractive, it's very reassuring. It makes me feel comfortable around somebody. Yep. Yeah, I might go to Twitch with these other commissions just because in case people want to see them, and also because it just helps me to draw online. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a surgeon. Oh, thank you. Ah, I see. Yeah. That's true too. Sometimes you want to keep your your information and your vulnerability close to your chest. But at least like you don't have to open up all the way. Just open up enough that you you won't be like suffering in silence around your friends. Like at least hopefully you can tell them something like, hey, this thing you do is bothering me, so you can address it. But yes, I must away. Thanks. Oops. You can see my home screen. Thanks y'all for coming. And this is not my art on the home screen. It's just some really cute Fox Falco art that I downloaded. I don't know who the artist is. And I'll see y'all on the next stream. Bye bye.